Hey, how's it going, guys? My name's Connor, and welcome to Would You Rather. I decided I would do this just because I need another video up, and I haven't been able to get any videos out lately because I had final projects, final essays, and I've also just had finals in general, like the test. And I'm still not done with school until Monday, so I've been really busy, but I've already wasted 25 seconds of your guys' time, so let's go ahead and get the first question. Would you rather be stuck in an elevator with two wet dogs or two fat men with bad breath? Well, I'd much rather be stuck in an elevator with two wet dogs compared to two fat guys who just smell like shit. Because you know that they don't just have bad breath, they're gonna have bad odor in general. So, I'd much rather have two wet dogs because they'll dry off eventually. But it's not like the two fat guys can go and get a toothbrush and just, or deodorant or whatever, because, they're just going to smell like shit in general. Yeah, two wet dogs will smell, but they dry. And, I'd much rather be with two wet dogs, because I'm sure they're more fun to play with than two fat guys. So, let's see. Two wet dogs. Okay, 92% and said two wet dogs, and 7% saying two fat men with bad breath. So, thank God we're not all retarded. Now, would you rather look like a laughing horse or a toothless hungry cow? Well, if South Park has, Sarah Jessica Parker looks like a horse, so if she can be that successful, and, I mean, for a guy, it really doesn't matter, like, I guess it does, but, people aren't so like, oh, hey, you're a guy, you look like a horse, like, nobody really judges guys, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, if Sarah Jessica Parker can make it as a horse, why can't I? I'm sure I can too. And a toothless, hungry cow. Like, who... You would just look like a guy who has no teeth and just... You would look stupid. You just would not look normal. And a laughing horse, I mean... that's not too bad. Unless your teeth are just completely retarded, like you have a horse face, like, mouth too. But, anyways, let's see. 83% of people were right and said a laughing horse, and 17 people would rather look like a toothless cow. Wow. Okay, would you rather be able to fly or read people's minds? It just says read mind, but that's not, so, let's see, let me think about this. Well, flying for one would be very cool. Being able to read people's minds would be pretty awesome for the most part, unless, depending on what it is, because if you want to read somebody's mind, or if you could choose when you wanted to read somebody's mind, that would be a lot better, because otherwise you would just have so many thoughts going through your own mind that you couldn't even think, and your head would explode. I'm guessing it would explode. I think I'd rather fly, because, I mean, you can even show off, too. You can be like, oh, hey, what's up? And they're like, oh, hi. Talking to the girls, and you're like, oh, by the way, I know I just, met you and everything. You don't even know my name. I don't know your name, but, I can fucking fly. They're gonna be like, whoa, shit, really? Yeah, right. And then you're gonna be like, phew, and you're gonna fly around, like, above them, and just fucking come back down and be like, yeah, what's up? Alright, let's go fuck. And they're like, oh, cool, wow, this guy can fly. And, reading a mind, I mean, that's just creepy. You can be like, oh, I know what you think of me. Oh, really? And they're gonna be like, oh, well, I think this guy's fucking weird. And be like, oh, you just said this. And they're like, alright, you are fucking weird, go away. So, wow, really? Okay, 52% of people would rather read people's minds, even the ignorant, arrogant people that you would have to listen to, and, like, even if you didn't have to, but, you want to, so you end up doing it, and they're just thinking of the stupidest shit. And I think that would be really annoying. And flying is just really cool. I mean, I guess when you're older, I guess it won't really, but I don't know. Okay, would you rather play World of Warcraft or kill yourself? Well, I'd much rather play World of Warcraft, even if it does get boring. killing yourself. 28% of people want to kill themselves than play a fucking video game. It doesn't even say sit there for 3 days and play it straight. It just says play it. So you can fucking press W and then just walk, or what is it? Do you walk in that game? Yeah, W's walk. Oh, don't give me that shit. So, I'd much rather just play for a minute than kill myself. And, I mean, wow. Wow, people are stupid. Okay, would you rather die at sea on a sinking boat or on land in a burning building? Well, I guess on a burning building you could... Oh, wait, no. You actually have to die. So if you're actually going to die, I'd rather... Let's see. Well, one, there's drowning, and you're probably going to be compressed and everything. And then burning, you're just going to cinch to death, and it's going to be painful because your whole body, you know... At least in water, you know, it'd be... It depends where you're drowning, but... In my mind, I'm drowning in a place where the water isn't, you know, Antarctica, because I don't know why you're out in Antarctica on a boat anyway, and, I mean, that makes no sense. So, I'd rather die at sea on a sinking boat. Alright, so 60% of people voted for boat, and 40 on land in a burning building. Okay, sorry about that. If you could hear a small pause in the video, it's just because my sister came running up the stairs and knocking on my door, so she wanted to just tell me that she's going to work because I care so much. So, anyways, next question is, would you rather your life be free of awkward moments or embarrassing moments? And right off the bat, this is easy for me. Embarrassing moments, I would much rather not have any because, I mean... With awkward moments, yeah, it's awkward, and then it's over usually, unless, I mean, I haven't had any circumstance where it's just been awkward for an excessive amount of time. I mean, it's not saying, oh, you're locked in a room and you just shit yourself and you're stuck in there forever until the both of you die. No. Embarrassing, that's also embarrassing, but, so, I'd much rather not have any embarrassing moments compared to awkward moments. I mean... I can't even think of an awkward moment when it's like, oh, hey, I forget your name. But it's not like they're like, okay, you forget my name. You clearly don't want to talk to me. I'm not going to sit here for 2.5 hours and try and talk to you. So I'd much rather have embarrassing moments because, you know, nobody wants to, like, if you're sitting in a classroom and you just completely shit yourself, like, just 30 minutes of just it pouring out, everybody can hear it, you can smell it, everybody else can smell it. They can just see the look on your face that you are just absolutely just demolishing your pants. That's going to stick with you probably the rest of your life. You are always going to be known as that kid in high school or college or middle school, whatever it is, or work or whatever, that you're that guy who just fucking shit himself for a minute straight while everybody watched. And then... you know, awkward moments, it goes away after a couple minutes, you know? So, yeah. Much rather not have embarrassing moments. 72% of people, embarrassing moments, and 28% would rather not have awkward moments, so...